Welcome to this screencast. We are looking at stakeholders' external certification. And you may be familiar with these logos, like the Fairtrade logo, the red tractor that we found into a supermarket on local products. This is for travel agents. If customers are protected, if a travel agent goes bankrupt while the customer is abroad. And we've got ISO standard for quality, ISO 9000, and for environmental practice. So this is what those certifications are for. And I need the mouse. Now, I'm going to expand it all in one go because the touch screen doesn't work. So, I've already covered that by explaining the logos. Now, those best practice will lead to some positives for the business, such as better client-to-supplier relation. If you get certified to ISO 9000, that means that the quality level, the consistency, and the fact that whatever the client has asked you to supply in terms of the precision of each product, for example, it's going to be certified that you're going to meet those standards. That means the client may not have to double check each product they received from you, which could lower their costs. If you establish better client-supplier relations, that could benefit in terms of lower cost for the clients, but the supplier would benefit in terms of having securing their customers. Once you've gone through the effort of certifying the supply chain, why would they choose to ditch you and move to a different supplier? So that's a benefit to the one who's supplying you the product. Other benefits to establishing best practice and having that best practice acknowledged and recognized by the stakeholders, enhanced reputation. So there could be some free publicity because of that reputation. Your customers may become aware of your best practice. All this could lead to an increase in sales. Once that supply chain I was explaining before, once it becomes established that you're a very reliable supplier, other clients may want to contact you in order to benefit from your fantastic service and your fantastic products. So here we looked at what can be certified, and these are just some examples that are listed there, thinking that you may be familiar with some of those. So benefit, recognized standards. So if it's a recognized standard, that could be because it's an endorsement of best practice by an unbiased organization. And that organization is expected to be unbiased and is known to be unbiased because they are independent from the business. So once you've passed these standards, you can use these logos on your product. And you're all familiar with the red tractor logo when you go grocery shopping in the UK. And some people would choose to purchase the product that has this logo on the screen. Same with Fairtrade. The idea that workers in third world country harvesting cotton, harvesting coffee beans, harvesting chocolate beans, if you know that you're buying a Fairtrade certified product, you know that these workers are paid a fair wage. Other benefits, positive news, free publicity. Once an organization gets certified, that can generate some news article in different type of news outlets. Enhanced reputation, we've already talked about, but there are some drawbacks. This has got a cost. The cost of paying workers a decent wage. The cost of making sure your quality standard is high, that you are working according to agreed environmental practice. This has a cost. In addition, there is the cost of paying these independent organizations for their certification. that also has a cost. And some businesses may be tempted, once they've established best practice, they look at it and they think, why do we need to pay for Fairtrade certification with external company? How about we self-certify ourselves? How about we create our own logo and we put it on our product? Which was raise the questions by some stakeholders. The stakeholders, they respect those organizations because they are independent. If it becomes self-certified, would they show the same respect or would they become suspicious? The last point I've made there is disruption to old habits, and that could be the old habits from your employees, from your clients, because your clients, if they are used to your current prices and you make the choice of becoming fair trade, your costs are going to go higher, and quite often the price is going to be going higher. Would your clients choose to leave you then? So in the long term, you want to make sure that this has got a benefit to the clients, as long as, because they respect these, because they value what these certifications represent, if they stay with you, there's a long-term benefit to the business. Thank you for listening to this screencast. I look forward to seeing how you use this in your upcoming test.